touched on the electric history here. So now let's take a look at how the University of Mississippi is making history with their installation of the largest roof-mounted solar power complex in the state. All right, so we are up in the clouds. High altitude by Mississippi standards, right?
Standards, indeed, indeed.
Where are we exactly?
You are standing on the rooftop of the Barbour Center for Manufacturing Excellence at the University of Mississippi, and you're looking at our large solar panel array that we have.
And that's what these are right
Everything
here
behind us.
specifically.
431 solar panels on our facility that our students get to be the beneficiaries of every day.
So is everything going on underneath us, is that being powered by these panels?
So on a sunny day, the entire facility can be run on the power that this array creates.
Amazing.
The lights, the HVAC, our computers, all of that on a sunny day are run by the electricity we're creating with this array.
Okay, so what's the goal? Why have all of this? Seems like a lot of work and I'm sure a lot of money and expense. So,
Right.
why?
We teach students. Our program is designed to prepare young men and women for careers in manufacturing. If you're going out into manufacturing, whether here domestically in the United States or globally, companies are more and more now having to think about how do we do more with less? How do we create less waste? How do we ingratiate ourselves with communities, being lifelong neighbors, by figuring out how to use less of the natural resources that they have there in those communities?
Smaller footprint.
That's right.
So as I look out on this roof, are we looking at the future? Are y'all at the forefront and forging a path for this to be a reality for rooftops all over the country?
I think any reasonable person would say that looking at new forms of technology, especially in renewable energy, is something that if we're not already doing it, we're going to be doing it in the very near future. I don't think anybody would say that solar panel technology is not going to be a part of our future. It's very clearly a part of our present.
I am not a manufacturer, so how does this affect me?
I think as you see more draw and more strain on our grid systems, I think power companies do a great job of trying to make sure that people have the power that they need when they need it. I think, even if I'm sitting back on my couch watching a football game, I'm going to actually have to start facing the reality. I got to think about the electricity that it's taking to power my television. I got to think about the electricity that it's taking to cool down the frosty beverage that I want to enjoy when I watch that football game. And how can I, as a consumer of both of those things, provide more value to my home in the long run by incorporating more of this type of technology? It's going to impact all of us individually, one way or the other. And so the more that we can get our students thinking that long-term individual impact, I think the better off we're going to be as this technology grows.
Cool. Well, let's walk around and check it out.
Great.
Cool. All right. So, Ryan, I'm just curious how you got into all of this.
That's a great question. I fell into it quite honestly.
Okay.
So I actually went to law school here at the university, and in 2008 I graduated and had every intention of going out and practicing law like a lot of my classmates. But the opportunity presented itself with this brand new program. It had just been announced to come and recruit students, continue to bring health to a vibrant manufacturing community in Mississippi, try to get more people involved in the manufacturing process in the Magnolia State.
All right, so what do we have here?
So we have a touchscreen monitor that really, for me, this is what students enjoy the most.
Okay.
Because obviously they can see the panels from the windows upstairs, but they don't really understand exactly the concrete benefit that they get to enjoy with the panel array on our building. So this breaks it down into things that they can really get behind, especially our cups of coffee.
Okay.
So if you look at what our 431 solar panels can do, today we've generated enough electricity to brew 640 cups of coffee. And you saw what it was like outside. It's dark, it's gray. This is just a reality that even on a cloudy day, the sun is still providing energy that our panels can actually generate into electricity.
Right,
so whether it's powering 23 homes or saving some fraction of some trees, in a day like today, we're still being able to turn that energy into usable electricity. This is a great tool for us to teach our students a great technology that's growing and what it means to them in a very real way.
I mean, because the thing is, you just imagine if there were more of these, then how it multiplies and multiplies. It's that ripple in the water that just gets bigger and bigger.
You can think of how many metropolitan areas that that might benefit from 529,000 homes being powered by a solar panel array. It really is. And as more and more people tend to grow in those urban environments, or even in a rural area like this, you can see real quantitative value to what a solar panel array means to the average person.
Totally. Man, I love what y'all are doing here, Ryan.
We
Truly
do,
man. Thank you for showing us around. And
it's my joy. This is great. This is an exciting thing for us.
And may the sun shine upon you.
At some point, it might actually come back out.
All right, man. Thanks, brother.